Hello, all my chefs. How are you today? Welcome. Hi, Sheila. Hi, Cassandra. Hi, Lauren. Hi, Sierra. Everybody is joining in. Oh, I'm so glad you're joining us. Oh my goodness, look at everybody joining in. Hi, Rosie. How are you, sweetheart? Good to see you, honey. Sorry, I'm a couple minutes late. I was watching Celebrity Live Competition on their live feed, and Fosse with our senior elites just went, and it was so good. Oh my goodness, I'm missing competition and being together so much, but we will be back soon. I know it. So that was really fun to see, and good job, Celebrity Dance, for keeping everybody connected during this time that we're all going through, and we have to all be separated from each other. But I'm looking forward to being back together with everybody soon, not only in the dance studio, but on the competition convention circuit, which I love, love, love. So are we ready to make dinner tonight? Yay! Now, we are making today an eggplant Parmesan. So does everybody have an eggplant? If you don't have an eggplant, you can do chicken, because you can make chicken Parmesan. All right, so get your eggplant out. Make sure it's all washed off. I've already washed my hands because I've already been prepping. And what you want to do is you want to slice your eggplant about 1/4 inch thick right there. Okay, so go ahead and do that with your eggplant. Cut it up. There you go. Hope everybody's having a wonderful Easter weekend. Today is Saturday. Don't make it, oops, see, that's too thin. You don't want to make it, I was just going to say, don't make it too thin, and then Miss Kimberly does a thin piece. Okay? And if you want it thicker, you can make it thicker. You make it to whatever size that you would like. Some people like a really thick piece of eggplant. Some people like it nice and paper thin. So depending on how you'd like to cut it. Sous Chef Avery is practicing and learning her dances. That's why she's not with us for her college auditions for the University of Nebraska Garlic Dance Team. So she is practicing away on all of her dances. They got the videos late last night, and she's so excited. So we got to wish her and Bella good luck with their auditions, because those are coming up this week. Video auditions this week, so that's going to be really fun. Okay, so everybody has their eggplant. The next thing we're going to do is, let's go put our oil on the oven. So get your frying pan out, put it on a low heat, and put olive oil in your pan. And I coat the whole pan. See how I'm doing that? Yes? Don't put it too high because we're going to keep cooking, so put it on a low heat. A low heat for right now. And let's do next, let's cut up some fresh garlic and let's put it in our olive oil. Because you know Miss Kimberly and her garlic, right? So healthy for you. So chop up that fine garlic. Any questions so far? Everybody's having a good day. Hope everybody has wonderful plans tomorrow. You're coloring Easter eggs tonight. That's what Miss Avery and I are going to do tonight. Color our Easter eggs. I love coloring Easter eggs. We made banana bread yesterday too. We've just been baking. She loves that banana bread. We might make some Easter cookies tonight too. Okay, so do you have your fresh garlic all chopped up? Okay. Go ahead and put your, oh, there goes my eggs. Your fresh garlic. Take it over. And go ahead and put it in your frying pan. Let that oil get hot. Yes? Okay. So while that's doing that, let's take 2 eggs and put them in a little bowl. Everybody's been practicing with your one hand on your eggs. There you go. And take a fork or a whisk and mix up those eggs. Then you want to take some half and half or milk. And then you want to do, Miss Kimberly, you know, doesn't really like to use measuring cups, but I will. You can usually guess. Take about a cup. Put it in with the eggs. I always use half and half when I do my Italian dishes, but you can use milk too, or you can use a whipping cream. If you have whipping cream, that's really good too. In another bowl, I did Italian breadcrumbs. So does everybody have your Italian breadcrumbs? Hi, Natalie, honey. How are you, sweetie? Thanks for joining us, sweetie. Okay, so do you have your breadcrumbs here? Okay, so get those things ready. Okay. Got your breadcrumbs, got your egg and your half and half mixed together. I'm going to move these bowls over by the stove. So move your bowls over by the stove. It's hard without sous chef Avery here. I'm going to take my eggplant over here and we're going to move over here. Okay, let me get you all situated here so you can see Miss Kimberly. Yes? Okay, so we're here. So I have my olive oil and I have my garlic and I'm heating that up. All right, trying to get organized here. Okay, I'm taking a fork. I'm going to take my eggplant and I'm going to coat it inside the mixture. Really coat it. See, like so? Okay. And what I do is I usually take like 3 or 4 pieces and put it into the milk mixture so it can all soak in. The next thing I'm going to do is coat it on both sides with the Italian breadcrumbs. See how I've done that? Yes? My stove wasn't even on. What was up with that? I know this is not Miss Kimberly's kitchen. So this is a gas grill, a gas stove, which is really nice, but oh my goodness, I haven't cooked on one. Mom Mare has one in Nebraska. She has a beautiful Viking stove. So my oil isn't hot yet. Okay, be right back. Hold on. Chester, okay? Okay, Chester. How to check on Chester Westchester. He's doing good though. Okay. So my olive oil is not hot yet, and you want it to get hot. So I have to wait now for that to get hot. So in the meantime, I'm going to coat all this and put it on a plate. So everybody, take your time coating the milk on your eggplant, dipping it in your breadcrumbs, and coating it all up. Now, if you don't have eggplant, do the same thing with chicken to make your chicken Parmesan. Remember we did that the other day? I love eggplant Parmesan. So good. So I told you tonight we're going to color Easter eggs. I love coloring Easter eggs. They're so fun. Has everybody done your eggs or are you doing them tonight? Okay. Okay, my oil still isn't hot, so I keep coating. Any questions so far? Very simple. We just took 2 eggs, a cup of half and half, or a cup of milk, and I whisked that all together. And then I took, see how I'm doing this? Okay, my oil's getting hot, so now I'm gonna start lightly frying my eggplant. And I don't wanna over fry it, just lightly fry it because I'm going to refrigerator. I'm going to put this in the refrigerator, I should say, and I'm not going to bake it until later tonight for dinner. This is something that you can do in the morning if you want, if you have time, or it's real easy, you can do it before you eat your dinner. But we're going to do it early now because we have Easter egg coloring to do tonight. So all I have to do is pop this in the oven. Oh, it's so good. I love the smell of olive oil and garlic. Oh, my goodness sakes. How about you? Is everybody getting used to that smell? Because we've been doing a lot of cooking with that. And I'm using all the pieces of my eggplant. Okay. Questions so far? No questions? Everybody's doing good? Hi, Miss Rachel. How are you doing? You're joining us from Florida? Okay, I'm going to show you now. You are going to have to keep adding olive oil, okay? I'm doing good, Miss Rachel. I'm excited for High School Musical this summer. It's going to be so fun. Okay, let me show you what we're doing here. Do you see? I'm lightly frying my eggplant on both sides. Yes? I know, it's going to be fun. I cannot wait. Avery's been busy practicing her Sharpay. She's going to be so funny. Okay, keep adding. Look at my fingers. This is a sign of a really good chef. I am a messy cook and I love it. I don't make any excuses for it because my food turns out amazing. Right? Okay, I gotta keep adding more breading, Italian breadcrumbs. Okay, my hands are a mess. Okay, I got one little bacon. I have to go get a baking dish. I did not have that ready, so follow me. We gotta find another baking dish here. This is not Miss Kimberly's. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. I'm finding one though. I knew I had an extra one somewhere. Okay, follow me. Get your baking dish ready. I should have had that out, but I did not. So, my eggplant that I've lightly fried, and it's just a lightly golden brown on both sides, I'm going to lay it down in my Pyrex plate. Okay, one that you can put in your oven. Take those pieces out. And I usually like to do one layer in each pan. So if you have extra eggplants, put it in a different pan. You can layer your eggplant if you want, but I make mine a little bit thicker, so I don't layer my eggplant. I just do one layer. But some people, if they do it really, really paper thin, they layer their eggplant, kind of like how we did our lasagna the other day. Okay, how's everybody doing so far? Good? Okay, I'm coating the rest of my eggplant right now. Any questions so far? Oh, Rachel, you have no idea. Eggplant Parmesan is so good. And it is so healthy for you. Messy Miss Kimberly. I'm actually going to bring some of this tonight and drop it off at a friend's house. And make them dinner. Okay. Everybody doing good? I'm almost done. How about you? Have fun. Are you leaving us, Miss Rachel? So glad you could join us even for a little bit. Oh my goodness, this smells so good. If you're just joining us, all we've done so far is we've taken the eggs, 2 eggs, 1 cup of milk or half and half or whipping cream, and we whisked that together, and we dipped our eggplant inside, and then we coated it in breadcrumbs. And right now I'm lightly frying in olive oil and fresh garlic. Okay, I'm going to show you again. I lost you, sorry. It's so hard to be Chef Miss Kimberly, sous chef Avery at the same time and run the camera. But you can see how that's nicely frying up. Hi, Ava Lowe, honey. You're joining us. Okay, do you see my hands? Go wash your hands now. Let everybody wash your hands. Good. Oh, it smells so good. Now, we made our pasta sauce the other night, so everybody should have your homemade pasta sauce ready. Because remember, I told you we were going to make more because we were going to make eggplant parmesan. So we're going to use our homemade sauce. You do not need to use jarred sauce, right? Okay. Look at how nice this looks. It's perfect. And I'm layering it. Turned out really good. One in here. Perfect. Okay. So I got 1.5 dishes out of mine. Okay. I'm going to move back over here to our regular cooking spot. I'm going to show you what I have so far. See? There's my pan. Got my other little one. have another little one. All right, so I'm going to slice some of these in half now. See how I've done that? Okay, so I'm going down. Some of the bigger pieces I slice in half. And I'm actually going to make room, consolidate this into one. Okay. Oh, that smells so good already. Oh my goodness sakes. Chester just woke up. He's coming to try that eggplant Parmesan. Okay, I have a little here. I'm going to show you what this looks like. Okay. So this is what it looks like. Okay, so there you go. Perfect, right? Now, go get your homemade sauce. Mine's in the refrigerator from the other day, so I'm gonna go grab it. I'll be right back. So get your homemade sauce, your mozzarella, your grated Parmesan, and your shredded Parmesan if you have some. Okay. Here's my sauce. I refrigerated it. You can also freeze your pasta sauce too. And I have my grated Parmesan. This is such a simple recipe and it doesn't take long. Okay, I gotta get a spoon. Got my ladle. So I'm gonna take my homemade pasta sauce and I'm going to coat my eggplant with my sauce and spread it all around. I'm actually still going to have some pasta sauce left over. And I'll probably freeze what I have left over. So coat your eggplant now, top it all off. Get nice red marinara sauce that we made homemade. I hope all of you had some left over. That's why I have you do 3 jars. When you make your homemade sauce, 3 cans of the tomato puree. You can even do 4. Makes even more. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, look how nice this looks. So I've coated this with our pasta sauce. Good? The next thing I'm going to do is coat it with grated Parmesan cheese. And I like a lot of grated Parmesan cheese. Next, get your pepper out. I don't have my pepper out. Hold on. Uh-oh, you guys hear Chester? Chester's barking. Here's my pepper. I'm going to add some pepper. And I am going to do just a little bit of seasoning salt with this, with the eggplant, all around it. Next, I'm going to do, now I have shredded Parmesan. You do not need shredded Parmesan, but I like to mix all my cheeses, as you know. So I'm doing a shredded Parmesan. I'll show you what that looks like. See? Good? I have a little bit extra left over from my lasagna the other night, so I'm going to use that. And my last thing is my shredded mozzarella. I'm going to coat that all over. So it's perfect. Of course, I'm going to top it off with a lot of pepper. I love fresh pepper. And voila. We have homemade eggplant Parmesan for dinner tonight. I'm going to put tin foil on this right now. I'm going to put it back in the refrigerator. And then tonight for dinner, I'm going to take it out. I'm going to put my oven at 350 degrees. And I'm going to bake this between 20 and 30 minutes. You can even do it on 325. It does not have to be hot. Okay, so check it about after 20 minutes. 325 might be better. And then you're going to have beautiful eggplant Parmesan tonight for dinner. You can take your garlic bread. Remember what Miss Kimberly taught you? Slice your French bread. Get a loaf of French bread. I still have some from the other night when we had a lasagna. I'm going to slice this up. I'm going to take my fresh garlic cloves, chop them up nice and fine, put about a half a cup of butter melt the half a cup of butter with my garlic cloves, dip one side of my bread inside the butter and garlic, and turn it where the butter is sitting upright on a cookie sheet. And I'm gonna put that on broil for just a couple minutes, and it makes the best garlic bread. And you can also top it off with a little Parmesan cheese too, which is really good, or a little fresh mozzarella cheese on top of your bread as well. And it's delicious for dinner. So any questions about our eggplant Parmesan today? Look at that, only took us 24 minutes to make. Of course, we did have our pasta sauce made ahead of time. So that does take time. And for those of you that have never made Miss Kimberly's homemade pasta sauce, go to the lasagna cooking show that we did the other day. It's on YouTube on our Dance Studio 111 channel. It's very easy. You take one large yellow onion, finely chop it up, put that in olive oil and fresh garlic cloves until it's all sauteed and almost pureed, the onion. Then you're going to take 3 cans, large cans of tomato puree, and put those in. A bunch of fresh basil, chop it up very fine, mix that in, and let that simmer. I do a lot of Italian seasonings, you know, spices, lots of pepper. I even add more fresh garlic to it, and you just have it tasting it. So if you need to add more salt to it, add a little bit more salt to it, not too much because the flavors will come out. And it's really good to make your pasta sauce the day before and let it simmer overnight, because it just makes it so much better with all the spices coming together, and the fresh garlic and the olive oil and the onions and the basil, and it just makes the most amazing homemade pasta sauce. And it makes a lot, because look I still have this left over from the other night when we did our lasagna, and I can do a voodoo penny pasta out of this. There's lots of dishes I can make with this pasta sauce. Some cheese raviolis, and you can freeze your pasta sauce. You can freeze it and have homemade pasta sauce. You don't ever have to buy jarred pasta sauce again. There's no reason to. You have fresh. That's healthy for you. Did you have fun on our cooking show today? Don't forget tonight, 8 o'clock, cozy bedtime story time with Miss Kimberly and Chester Westchester, who's been walking around here and barking all day. So I hope you had fun. Take pictures of your eggplant Parmesan and send them to Miss Kimberly so I can post. Have a wonderful, happy Easter weekend, and I'll see you all tonight at 8 o'clock. Bye, all my beautiful Dance Studio 111 family and friends. Take care.